Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the UEFA Community Challenge save with Beira-Mar. We are looking at Angel Alvarez today because I'm just going to say this here now. Samuel Goulien's going to be leaving at the end of this season and Alvarez will be taking his spot in the first team. He's really good for his age and I think he'll get better and better. Yes, he's only apparently good enough to be a 4th tier player right now, but if we try and sprinkle in some first team appearances for him when he's playing for the under-23s this year, then I think we're going to do well. He has played once this year already, but he hasn't done so well. And this is literally the day after we looked at the youth intake, and none of the players have yet signed a new contract or signed contracts to sign with us, so hopefully we're going to have a good time. What we're going to do, though, is look at the games we've had since we last played a match on stream and see if we went and did well or not. Let's find out, shall we? So the first game we had was at home against Boa Vista, and we were behind inside 4 minutes after Blanchard scored that opening goal thanks to a tackle. And then we considered the goal later on where we were trying to push players forward to try and get the equaliser. It just didn't work. Mariah with the finish. 2-0 it ended up being. And yeah, one of those games that on paper we looked at a better team, but unfortunately paper never wins you matches and we just didn't take our chances that we did create. A disappointing game as far as I'm concerned here, especially against a team that we genuinely felt we could beat in the league. We then took on Benfica and we went behind inside a minute. Yeah, Duncan with the finish. Trembulo didn't do very well in goal, and I'm actually starting to get annoyed with him now, which is a bit disappointing. But Benfica actually missed a penalty inside 40 minutes, but a minute later, they make it 2 with Gump scoring that goal, or Gump scoring a goal. Disappointing there. We did go a goal back though, to make it 2-1. And Tunis making himself a nuisance, finds Ventura, Ventura plays it across. Keeper does, well, parries it out to Mariah, who has an empty net to aim at. 2-1. But we conceded from a corner. You know the things that we try to pride ourselves in? Yeah, Florentino Luis with the finish. 3-1. We did make it 3-2 though, with Biel finds Aparicio, who finds Mariah, Boateng, and Tunis. 3-2. Aparicio then gets himself sent off, and we have to defend from this free kick, and Mendy scores. Didn't do anything at all. Set pieces seem to be our weaknesses here, and it's very disappointing when that's the case. Fina had a 5.9 average rating, so I was frustrated with this game, I really was. We need to do more than this. Come on, guys. I know it's Benfica, but for goodness sake, try harder. The last game we had was against Academia Vassal, and we took the lead inside 26 minutes after Alvarez finds himself one-on-one with the keeper. I thought he was going to miss that, but he did find the back of the net. And in the 54th minute of the game, we make it 2. Ribeiro finds Boateng, Boateng finds Ventura, Ventura's in, Ventura scores. If this is his last season, he's definitely going about the right way and trying to make sure he's an attractive offer as possible for any clubs in the Champions League to try and sign him. He's proven himself to be a very good player, even if it is against some of the weak oppositions in the league. But hey, he's putting himself out there for a reason. We need to make the money. So we have only played about 3 games since we last met, but honestly, when you're taking on Benfica, you're not expected to do much, especially when they're trying to challenge Braga for the title this year. Even if the game against Boa Vista was a tad bit disappointing, we are comfortably clear of the relegation zone at this point, and really, with 5 games to go, we could already be safe from relegation. Chavez need to win their game today to ensure we can be caught. Same with Nacional. And Chavez taking Vizela, so we're actually going to play all the way until Sunday to see if we are safe from relegation, because I like to think we could be, personally. We're 20 points clear of Santa Clara, who cannot catch us. So we're going to take on our opponents today in Tondela. I mean, if we draw, I think we're safe anyway. So even a draw is enough to secure survival and to secure our place in the season next year. We've been good. We've been hot and cold. It's very frustrating. I like the fact we can win. We just need to actually win more often, really. And it's one of those things. And this is going to be the lineup. And we actually have made a change in the formation again. We've gone for a false 9 now, and I think it works. I could be wrong, but I like to think it works either way. So the lineup is this. Trembulo in goal, is getting taller, is able to reach higher now, and is everything you'd want apart from the personality. Everything you want apart from that. Jafino playing as right back. Why wouldn't he? He's not amazing, but he is still good enough to be the first team for us. Lasker has improved a bit, just not enough to really prove to me why he deserves in the first team. And honestly, with the players we've got in a recent intake, I think he's replaceable, and that might be a scary thought, because I didn't think I was able to say that a couple of weeks ago, but there we are now. Just literally one intake later, and Lasker's future in the first team is under threat. The same with Esteval, though Esteval, while short, is still improving. So I think he's got more potential than Lasker does, and that's concerning. But again, he's also a defensive midfielder. We're not playing defensive midfielder, so it's either defensive midfielder or centre-back. Amadou, I am going to say who now, is not a guaranteed starter anymore with the players we're bringing in through the youth intake, and that's a little surprising to me. But again, he needs to be more consistent, but he has done a 6.8, and with the African Cup of Nations potentially using him in the future, having more options is never a bad thing. Aparicio got sent off against Benfica, which is why he wasn't playing, and Alvarez was starting and scoring, so Aparicio needs to prove to me why he deserves to be in the first team as well. Ribiel's 1 yellow card away from a suspension. He also wants to leave, and we've got him for another couple of years, so I think at this point, Ribeiro is definitely someone we need to keep an eye on for the future, because he would be our best player once we lose Tribolo and once we lose Ventura. Speaking of Ventura, he was wanted by Real Madrid again, so I don't know what it is about Ventura, but he seems to be attracting interesting teams every now and again. Then they go away, then they come back again. I see the summer window being very busy for him because I'm probably going to try and ship him out so I don't lose him for free. But there you go. Antonio's playing on the left wing. Hasn't played for Cape Verde since his debut and since his one goal appearance. But if that's his only appearance on the national team, then I am not going to be upset. Mariah playing as a false 9 now, which might seem a bit weird, but I looked at the false 9 thing, and I honestly looked at it and thought, you know what? It's not terrible. I think it works for him, and it also doesn't rely on him using strength. So false 9 could be good. Knocks the ball past his opponents as well, which is also useful, and he doesn't need to worry about it. So there you go. Boateng as an advanced forward is improving. I think now Boateng's starting to show the potential I thought he could show, and I think Quintenero's time in the first team is going to be destroyed. I've actually put a transfer list, by the way, so that's a thing as well to talk about later on. Sonny Pereira on the bench because Tribolo's starting. Now, Patrocinio is the reason why Lasker's position in the first team is not guaranteed anymore, and this is the big point, with the other two players coming in, we've got options in the centre-back now, which we didn't have before the season started, so I like to think there's a future where Lasker is not the guaranteed starter and could be replaced. Alvarez on the bench because, well, he's a good option to have on the bench to come on. Even if he's not the quickest, he provides something different. Same with Luis Santos, can provide something different, can be a good playmaker, even if he's not amazing. Bonas hasn't been amazing, but he has been improving ever so slightly, so I'm hopeful he can get better and better, but if he doesn't, he doesn't. Fortes as well, on the bench, isn't amazing, and I don't really see him being the first team much longer after the season, quite frankly, but it is what it is. Rui Quintanero is on the bench and has pace. He's also someone that can provide something different, even if he's not a guaranteed starter, and honestly, why would you be? In fact, I'm actually bringing Oscar Silva on the bench because I think he's actually a better bench option than Fortes is, so that's a thing I'm doing. But still, we're doing this, we're going to see how we do, and hopefully we can win today, because I'd like to get the ball over to Tonde because we beat them in our ground. Can we now beat them at their ground? Let's find out. Okay, so we've got to defend against this, because they actually brought a player in from Barcelona for 7 minutes, already worth between 40 minutes, but we got the ball back. Ventura, really good defensive blocking, actually. Aparicio finds Mariah, can go for goal, hasn't. Finds Ventura, he can go for goal. Oh my goodness! Victor Ventura is amazing on his day. That's an incredible finish. He was lacking the finishing touches. He's got the finishing touches this season now, and that kind of goal is marvellous. What a finish! They got a throw. I'm honestly going to say this here now. We're going to miss Ventura when he leaves, even if we need to sell him because he won't sign a new contract. If this is his last season, he's definitely making sure we're going to remember him fondly. Oh, wow. Hammy, the guy with us that Barcelona sold to Tom Zillo, and now the Lemonade makes a mistake and misses. And immediately is another highlight. But yeah, they brought a player called Jamie or Hammy from Barcelona for 7 million, and he has been exciting, to say the least. Mariah actually going through, finds Boateng, finds Ventura, Mariah, oh my goodness, it's 2. The false 9 might have been what we've been missing this entire time about this formation. I know I've had some issues with this team, but Mariah doesn't need to run very fast. He just needs to make the right passes. Finds Boateng, finds Ventura, one-touch football, and Mariah with the finish to make it 2. It's the perfect day so far. 2-0 half time. We beat this team by 2 goals to 0 last time, and it's getting even better. They got a throw to do something with, and they haven't done much at all, really, it seems like. And that's a lot of space to be giving up, though. Andrade finds Perona. Here's Lebanon. And oh my goodness me, Ribeiro went for the slide tackle, almost took him out. Sonogo's still going. That's a penalty. Amadou makes a mistake. And Amadou, you hadn't such a good game until this point. Now we need Tributo to make a save on this penalty spot. Oh dear, the perfect clean sheet's gone. And I think I'm going to take off Antunes as well. He's been a bit questionable in this game, really. Estevez to take it. Skull. I was about to say it was safe, but it wasn't. It was a good penalty, actually, from Estevez. It's his first of the season as well. But my goodness, we didn't need to see this at all. Tondela 1, Beira-Mar 2. Okay, so we got a goal kick. If we get a third goal, a bit more comfortable. I wanted the 2-goal lead to be more secure, but the penalty kind of took it away from us. And that pass is not great. But Ventura, look at Ventura, by the way. He's actually really getting stuck in. And this is a good ball to Boateng. Boateng, oh, if he gets on target, it's in. It's those sort of passes you're going to miss. And this is a throw now for Tondela. If we are made to pay for that miss, then it's going to be disappointing. We don't want to give away another penalty, but we're very good at keeping this side at bay, it feels like. As Hammy on the ball. Pena, Estevez. Oh, we need to defend against this. And that's not good defending. That's not good defending. And Lebanon makes it 2-2. Oh, we've been so frustrating. We've had the chances. We've missed a good opportunity. Boateng skied earlier, but this is still not great defending. Yes, the keeper makes a good save initially, but there's nothing he can do about it. It's just one of those classic FM goals, isn't it, really? We've got a corner, we'll be able to take it. Okay, what can he do? Try to find Boateng, who's... Oh, God, no. Lebanon with the ball forward. We get the ball away. Jafrino does well. Estevel finds Bonas, who's on the ball now. And Bonas with the nice ball to Alves, actually. And what can he do? Can he make this play in the middle? Has done. Mariah. Oh, Mariah scores again. It's 3-2. We're back in front. Oh, my. I thought for a second it was going to go badly, but we've actually got another goal from our own corner, which was cleared, and then we cleared again. That's now 2 for Mariah, and he's found his tuning boots again, and I'm happy about it. Alves on for the bench, makes the ball, and Mariah just had to put it in. 3-2. We made it hard for ourselves, but we did in the end deserve the win. Mariah with 2 goals and an assist, telling me that my decision to make that change of his role has been worthwhile. Ventura also really good in the goal and assist for him, and that was good. We've been in Tondela home and away this year. Something I didn't think we could do at the beginning of the year, so it's good to know this works. The formation works. We're safe from relegation now. I just realized we're getting Silva's debut too, so we're definitely showing and we deserve to be here. And 20 points clear. We've only got 6 games to go for the bottom 14s. We cannot be relegated now. And that's wonderful. A debut for Oscar Silva. Really good to see him do well. And Ventura is set for the assist bonus. He's only 1 away from that now. I think he's just got the goal bonus, right? He's got 10 league goals, 9 assists. He's been really good for this year. And did I just see he's now a 5-star player? He's a 5-star player. We're going to miss him next year. We really are. Mariah with 2 goals and assists as well, showing why he's vital for our team and why I was correct to play him up front. He's gotten better and better. He will be a top-flight player soon. It's just a matter of when, not if, he becomes one. The man is incredible. He's got 16 goals so far. He's already surpassed his tally last year. He doesn't get the best average ratings in the world, but he does the job, and that's important to me. And yes, we've just given Ventura 2.2 grand because we avoided relegation. That's confirming it for me. Either way, I'll be back in a second after we see what happened on the Sunday. So we've just gone through and played the 29th games, and Vizela beat Chavez 3-1, while Boa Vista managed to win 2-0 against Nacional, and Benfica beat Vazim by 3-0. So I'm just going to say this here now, we cannot finish any lower than 13th, and we've taken Vizela next anyway, so we could sort that out as well. Given our record in the league of never finishing below 11th, I'd like to be able to keep that up, but I wouldn't be upset if we were to finish in 12th this year, because honestly, the goal is just consolidation and nothing more. Even if we have a chance to still get into Europe, it's not likely, and we have more of a chance of getting into 8th place than anything else, if I'm completely honest with you, but we've got 2 difficult games in the last end of the year, so that's why I'm not putting my hopes on that. Either way though, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But either way, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.